So I've been wanting to make this video for a long time about really obsession and addiction. And I don't want to go into addiction in terms of the clinical sense, but I really want to talk about how addicted we become to our minds. And how this is really common on the spiritual path. We uncover that we have a lot of obsessive thoughts and behaviors. And I really want to talk about how this relates to our awakening. And so we have to understand that obsession is where we lose our power. So if I'm obsessing about something in my mind, that thing that I'm obsessing about has power over me. And this is the hardest thing to realize because none of us want to believe that something has power over us, right? We want to believe as humans, we want to believe that we have control over our lives, we have power over our lives. And in a sense we do, but not in the way that people are trying to gain control. I talk a lot about external power versus internal power. And so many of us, when we're living solely in our ego, we're really trying to gain that external power, that external sense of control. But as we go on the spiritual path, as we awaken, we realize that there is a power that's far more potent, which is the internal power. And this has to do with gaining control of our emotional state. But if I have a mental fixation, if I have an addiction or an obsession, I can never be in alignment with my true self. That's going to be blocking me from that. And so I know that this is really common because I see it in the comments. I see it when I make videos on obsession, that it is so relevant for many people, right? Whether we're obsessing about a person, we're obsessing about a past relationship, we're obsessing about someone that hurt us, we're obsessing about our career, we're obsessing about money, we're obsessing about whatever it is. Whatever you're obsessing about has power over you. And the question really becomes, okay, well, if that's the case, how do I gain my power back? And you want to look at, what do you feel that this thing that you're focused on is giving you that you're not giving to yourself? And this is a huge question that I ask almost every single client that signs up with me at some point, because when we start to address the ways in which we are giving our power away, then and only then can we take our power back. And again, it's not about external power, because I think sometimes when I say that, people think, oh, you're just trying to gain power and control, but that's really the egoic external power. We're talking about internal power, so this has nothing to do with the external thing, in fact. It has to do with how much energy and attention we're giving to that external thing. Because all of the energy and attention that we're giving to something externally means that that's energy and attention that we could be giving to ourselves internally. The more that we're focused on our internal alignment, the less affected we are by the external world. And so we become this sort of internal powerhouse where we're generating our positive feelings from within, meaning that I don't need you to be a certain way for me to be okay. That is the root of most codependency, whether it be codependency in your romantic relationships, platonic relationships, whatever it is, work environment. So many of us are expecting other people or outer things to make us happy. And so again, we're giving the outer thing that power over us when we never had to do that, and we've always had the power within. And this physical illusion almost tricks us into believing that our happiness and our fulfillment and our wholeness is out there. But it's never been out there. And the more that we search for it out there, the more lost we become. And this is why I have many clients come to me and say, I'm completely lost. And I said, no, you're not. You've just been running away from yourself. And so the path home is really the path back to self, right? It's about realizing and identifying all of the ways that you have been running from yourself and what you've been trying to get from whatever this external world has projected, and acknowledging that I actually have it inside of myself. And this is how you become a powerhouse. This is how you align yourself with your soul energy. And the reason why I'm making this video today is because this was such a pivotal lesson on my spiritual journey. It was really the catalyst for me to go from powerlessness to freedom of mind. And this is why I do what I do, because I know that so many of us are trapped inside of our mind. And we feel that the space that we're trapped in is so real. And sometimes it takes someone shining a light right? Turning the light on and just allowing us to see the truth of what's actually happening. And when we're stuck in our obsessive thoughts, when we're stuck in our negative thoughts, when we're stuck in our self-limiting beliefs, the light is off and we're not seeing things clearly. So if any of you are resonating with this, if any of you are feeling that you're stuck in your mind, you're stuck in your obsessive thoughts, you don't know how to get out, I'm here to say that I completely understand. And you're actually not trapped. And if you guys need assistance, if you guys need help, if you want someone to walk with you on this path, then I highly encourage you to check out Ignite Your Soul Self-Mastery School. So there are online courses. There's something that I've created called the Spiritual Toolkit. And the reason why I created this is because I wanted everyone to have the tools necessary to assist them on their path. And this goes into self-love, this goes into conscious manifestation, and this goes into take your power back. Now, in addition to that, I know that some people like more one-on-one support. So I do have a divine coaching program. And that is a 1-month coaching program where you also get access to Ignite Your Soul Self-Mastery School. So if that interests you or you want to find out, what are other people saying, you can click the link down below. But I just want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Go down below, subscribe, hit the bell to get my notifications, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.